Wow. Good morning, everyone. Listen, so much happened yesterday. There was just so much news from start to finish. And I was like, that's good because we'll forget about something that happened yesterday. We'll forget about what happened. And then in the comments, a full ass 20 minutes before we went live, we are reminded by Leaf54LC that I spent 90 seconds on mute yesterday. 90 seconds, giving you really good info, really good advice. Just doing it on mute, though. So if you donate $1 million to our Patreon, you get to know what that 90 seconds of audio was, because I have it recorded on my end. But what's up, everybody? Good to see y'all. I know some people were in here at 8:30 being like, I'm going to be here early for a half hour, and then we're going to get rolling at 9 Eastern. And then sorry to be a buzzkill, but we started at 10:30 today because, hey, we get a pack drop. We talked about the pack drop a bunch yesterday. Good news. We got it today. If you're on the East Coast and West Coast, we get a little bit of a later start, right? So it feels good. I'm showered. That hasn't happened for a morning marketplace, I don't think. A deep threat right off the bat. Went and bought Nurkic based on your muted advice. I love it. Muted advice by Mike. If this is your first time joining, I know we might have some noobs here because it's pack drop. You're probably just like searching some stuff on Twitter and YouTube. So if you're here by that, yeah, welcome. We do this every morning, Monday through Friday, usually around 9 Eastern. And we just go over the news from the previous day and then dive in to see how that might affect the marketplace. Today will probably feel a little bit different because it's Friday. We're having fun. But we get a pack drop coming in 87 minutes. 87 minutes. And I think it's happening today. I know a lot of people are like, they probably get that bad vibe right now. And they're like, listen, is it really happening on time? Are they just going to keep postponing it over and over and over again? They're not. It's happening today. You heard it here. Take this muted advice to the bank. It is happening today. Willis, you get a comment shared because you compliment the artwork in the back. Check out ArturoDraws.com, Arturo Torres. He does a lot of the illustrations for Shea Serrano. Sick stuff back there. We love it. It's also March Madness Day. I don't know about you guys. This is the most behind I've ever been on March Madness. I think the first time in 20 years that I haven't filled out a bracket. I'm way behind on March Madness. But I'm fine. I'll find ways to gamble on it. I'm sure I'll find ways to gamble on it. All right. So we get a ways to go. We have a ways to go before the pack drop. So what I wanted to do, talk a little bit about what happened last night, if there's anybody to pay attention to. So Anthony Edwards, man. And I know this isn't a hot take about that Anthony Edwards is good at basketball or that he's valuable on Top Shot, but he is like turning into like an offensive juggernaut. And last night he actually played pretty well with Cat, and they took a game from the Suns. So I'm just going to share his screen, like I got Anthony Edwards' screen. I'm going to share my screen. Just do a little price check here. Going for 121 on his 35K. I mean, 1,700. I feel like this is creeping up a little bit. 1,700 for Anthony Edwards, his 4K one. But it just reminds me of the Series 1 challenge going on for not the Series 1, for the Rising Stars. It reminds me of the challenge. Because if Edwards really is going to go nuts like this, I mean, his ceiling's getting higher and higher. And even though he's on a bad Grizzlies team, it's just, if him and Towns can figure something out, and this is without D-Russ on there, I mean, maybe they moved D-Russ for somebody else. I don't know. But last night, 42 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Now, this was against like a good defensive Suns team too. So I don't know. I feel like I gotta keep upping the ceiling on Edwards. And right now it looks like I think a hair over 400 have completed that Rising Stars challenge. So let's throw that up. So remember, if you get the well, actually, let's look at the Rising Stars challenge first, and then we'll double check on the prices. Where we at here? You can see I have 0 of 9. All right, so this is to get the Anthony Edwards dunk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just disrespectful to Yuta. It's a big boy dunk. But right, we take a look at this. You're going to get probably sub 1,000, right? There's like 11 days left in that contest. Sub 1,000 on an Anthony Edwards who just, again, continues to, his ceiling gets higher and higher. And let's check in on the prices of this bad boy too. You guys can fire some questions in the chat too if you got them. We'll take a peek at some of those as we go. As Daniel Green says, 31 shots for Edwards is insane. He's putting up like 20 plus shots a game now. This is like 5 or 6 games in a row. It's nuts. It's nuts, like the usage he's getting. And he's like closing the games. And I said this yesterday. He's not closing in the sense that he's like playing the last 5 minutes. He's closing like he's the closer. The offense is running through Edwards. And I mean, Towns still obviously an elite offensive talent, but like Edwards is balling and he's becoming the main guy. And if this is how they are getting offense, like, holy crap. Jason Carrera says his brother pulled a LeBron and an Edwards in a pre-order pack. That's unfair. So let's see. The LaMelo is still sitting around like 4,600. So that obviously, like, it makes it so much harder to complete the challenge if you don't have the LaMelo. Or I shouldn't say harder, expensive. It makes it a lot more expensive. But everything else, it looks like the prices went up a little bit from yesterday. I know Nickeil Alexander-Walker's still sitting there. Denny's up at 415. But everything kind of, we saw like a huge dip in the morning, right? Because everybody was like flipping stuff to get liquid for the pack drop. It seems like it came back up just a little bit. All right, this is a test right now. I'm about to cough, so I'm going to mute, and let's see if I can come back. First cough under the books. Yeah, I agree. I think Ball's getting Rookie of the Year. I'm not saying Anthony Edwards is going to sneak a Rookie of the Year in there. But yeah, that's coming. Need more Westbrook, dude. Yes, so Westbrook's the next guy. Good transition. We the people now employed by Top Shot Takes. Russell Westbrook last night in a game. They like took it to the Jazz in the first half, then almost blew it, and then still held on. Russ with 35, 15, and 13. 35, 15, and 13. And Westbrook, I mean, I don't know how much higher his ceiling is, right? Like, I can't imagine he's got more growth coming unless all of a sudden he figures out how to shoot a three-pointer, because otherwise I would imagine he ages poorly NBA style, right? Like, he's not going to age gracefully as this like athletic specimen, I don't think. But you look at his metallic gold, not that you're trying to drop $1,000, but if you are trying to drop $1,000, his metallic gold is like sub 1,000 right now. His series 1 is sub 500. Where's his first moment though? So where's his first moment at? It's right here. This is his first moment. I think we're double checking. Yes. No, actually, I'm sorry guys. This is me figuring out as we go. Yeah. So his first moment is sub 1,000 on the site. That's pretty good. We don't hate that. But yeah, Russ and the Wizards, they still aren't awesome. Like, I don't think the Wizards are making any sort of run or anything, but he's starting to pick it up a little bit. Yeah. Steven says, hard guy to like. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, he seems like I like him off the court. He seems nice off the court, but yeah, he is sometimes a little frustrating. Wait, there was something else that I wanted to share here. All right. I missed it. It's too late. We're moving on. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask? How many people got involved in Flip Fest yesterday? I think a lot of people. Yeah. Okay. So virtual card show, as I said, that sold all my 35K commons for 20 or more. Yeah. You know, I've been like screaming team hold from the beginning. Right. And, I definitely moved a few things yesterday to try and grab, just to get like, you know, stuff I wasn't thrilled about. Troy Brown Jr., no disrespect, a little disrespect. Troy Brown Jr. was moved for 17 bucks or whatever it was. You know, we put it towards our pack fund. Put it towards our pack fund. Speaking of packs, how many people do we think are in line today? How many people do we think are in line? All right. Terrell Davis is like, I actually love Russ, so can you guys keep it chill? Keep it chill with that. Yeah, but so I'm with you. I'm with you on those flips. Man, I can tell. 200. Raj says 225K, over 250K, 280K, 180, 160, 300 plus. And what's it for? 36K packs? Woo! That's going to be a fun sweat. That is going to be a fun sweat. All right, so I want to talk about Utah a little bit too. And I know they lost last night. And I'm a little underweight on Utah in general. But I wanted to pull up Donovan Mitchell because he seems to be someone who's like consistently underpriced. And he's still balling. And granted, Mike Conley was out last night, so that like inflated some of his usage and his numbers. But what did he finish the night with? 42, 4, and 6 with a couple steals. He's like what made that game close because they were getting smoked at halftime. But we talk about this a lot, right? If you're a newer user and you're not trying to drop, hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're trying to figure out like what's a good entry point. And Donovan always sticks out to me because he's very good. He's young. His ceiling is continuing to get higher and higher. He's on a good team. You're going to see him in the playoffs. And the entry levels here are pretty, like, they're not terrible, right? 26 here, 40 here. These are both series 2. I mean, $40, like you're seeing $26 for a 35K. And granted, it's a dunk, so we can take a look at it. And, when we start looking at series 2, I think that's when the moments start. Wow, that is a hammer dunk. Okay. Oh, now it's saying low stats is 23. So breaking news, Donovan Mitchell's prices come down. But somebody like that sticks out. And then if you want to get a little lower serial right out of 15K, he's got a nice little running layup. Again, I don't know if that's a jump shot. Would we call it like maybe a floater? We need a floater category over the defensive stopper, Lou Dort. But yeah, when you look at those kind of guys, I think are good entry points, right? So if you're new, you came in and everything was priced to the moon, and you're like, I don't want Robin Lopez. Don't make me get Robin Lopez. Who can I get on the market? I think dudes like him are interesting. All right, another team. Ooh, you can join the drop now. Breaking news. This is early. All right, I'm going to get another tab open, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it here. Oh, you know what? Whatever. We'll do it here. We'll join the drop. Let's get in here. What? I'm not seeing that. Oh, there it is. Bang. We're joining the drop. Let's see. Are they going to make me pick crosswalks? Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening here, guys? Is that a crosswalk? I get so stressed during that stuff when you're like, how many crosswalks? I feel like I'm not going to get the right amount of crosswalks. All right, hold on. We're going to stop share for a sec. We'll go full facial. I'm going to open up a new NBA Top Shot so that way we can search. Yeah. Dude, this is why they had to postpone the drop yesterday. Too many bots like me up in there. Just kidding. So many people are actually, Steven, I don't know. I disagree. I mean, I think if you were someone I don't think more people are getting in line because, like, if you knew you were getting a pack, like, considering this was postponed a full day, like, so many people are aware of this. I think we're okay. I'm not freaking out. Is the drop not at 9? No, I'm pretty sure it's 9. They're probably just rolling it out. All right, another team I wanted to talk about. The Atlanta Hawks, who the Atlanta Hawks have ripped off like 6 or 7 straight, right? Since Nate McMillan took over as coach, RIP Lloyd Pierce. They're winning games. The thing I will say, though, a lot of them are coming against bad teams. Like last night, they beat the Thunder by 23. But let's chill out. They beat the Thunder. But a couple of things I want to point out. Clint Capella was back. He didn't do too much, but with Clint Capella and John Collins both out there, like, especially if they don't move them, I do think they're going to be like interesting, and they are now, I think, like a game behind the Celtics, or they're like in the 6th seed now. So we're talking about the Atlanta Hawks not being in the play-in tournament, in the 7-10 tournament. Like, that's pretty wild. And the way the Celtics are playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they just go right past them. They go right past the Celtics. But the guy I wanted to talk about, and we've brought him up before, and he's pretty underpriced, is Bogdan Bogdanovic. We talked about him yesterday a little bit. So his minutes restriction, gone. Minutes restriction is gone. He's back from injury. We talked about this, how like supposedly when Top Shot infiltrates Europe in a bigger way, the same way they've used Tyler Hero on the site, they're going to use Bogdan on the site. And look at this. 105 for Series 1. First moment on the site right there. Metallic Gold. His Series 2 Metallic Gold is $420. His Series 2, $35K. Again, like a little cheap entry point, $21. But last night he put up 23, 6, and 3. So what we were saying about Bogdan that I'm interested by is like, so obviously the entire offense is Trae Young, right? Collins and Capella get their numbers through like rim running with Trae Young. But Bogdan plays off the ball when Trae Young's on the court, and then also runs backup points sometimes when Bogdan's out there. I mean, when Trae Young's off the floor. And like clearly Rondo is not, Rondo, we're not in the playoffs, so Rondo doesn't give a shit right now. He's not very good right now. So, and like he's someone I could see getting moved. So I don't know. Bogdan, this seems kind of cheap. All of these, all around. Like to get a Series 1 first moment like base for 105, that feels pretty cheap. Yeah, great example. Similar thoughts about Gordon Hayward, who Gordon Hayward's having an awesome year too. Only 12K and 99. Yeah, Gordon Hayward's one of those guys. John Wall's another one of those guys. Jizzle Jones says, how does Kuzma not have a moment yet? I know, it is kind of weird that Kuzma's not on the site yet. Like THT made the site before Kuzma did. No, I agree John Collins can shoot, but a lot of the offense is through Trae. Like John Collins usually isn't creating for himself. Ooh, let's see. I saw a question about Anthony Edwards in here. David Kim said, would you sell Anthony Edwards 4K moment right now since he's pumped, or still hold? No, I mean, like I think there are arguments to sell some of the other rookies right now. And not even right now. I would wait at least until the badges come out, just in case the badges like freak out a little bit. But Anthony Edwards is not one of those rookies that I'm looking to move right now. Again, this isn't financial advice, but I'm not trying to move Anthony Edwards, especially with what he's doing right now. Like if he wasn't, he's on fire right now. And it doesn't seem, I mean, maybe it's just a hot streak, a hot shooting streak, but I would much rather hold on to this. And if he becomes like an all-star, I think when I'm thinking about the rookies, the dudes that I'm like really trying to hold on to right now are LaMelo, obviously, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and who's the other dude? Tyrese Halliburton. Those are, and quickly, I'd throw quickly in there too. Those are the 5 that I'm like the most excited about. That's not like, and that's not good analysis. Like I actually like the good rookies. But those are the ones that I am most interested in holding on to long-term. Other ones, like I got a Devin Vassell, a Kira Lewis Jr., dudes like that. They probably have their highest value right now. Right now. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Now, as I'm saying it out loud, maybe I'm going to hold them even longer. But when those badges come out, I just think about guys who don't turn into stars. Like, how excited are you? Let's see. What's a good example? How many people are pumped they have Danilo Gallinari's rookie card or rookie moment? Like, how pumped would you be for that? So, I don't know. That's got, well, Patrick Williams is another one. I'd throw Patrick Williams on there. He looks like he's going to be good for a while. A lot of people are saying the waiting room's open. Yes, I do see that. It is in there. Eden says Wiseman has been slightly disappointing this season, and now he's out for 7 days. You know what, though? The thing about Wiseman compared to, say, Anthony Edwards or Tyrese Halliburton, Wiseman's actually on a good team. So, like, the expectations of what Wiseman should be doing is very different than everybody else, right? They're not in the tank. They're not trying to get Wiseman 35 minutes to develop him so for the future. They're trying to win right now and use Wiseman to win games. So I'm still like super high on Wiseman. I think he's going to be awesome. But you're right. He's not putting up monster numbers right now, but I'm not I'm not freaking out about that. Buttery buckets. Kuzma, the most punchable face in the NBA. I am excited for Dustin and Greg. They're going to be coming on closer to the drop, and I'm excited for you to bring that back up again because I think Dustin will lose his damn mind. All right, Kevin Porter Jr. Let's talk about Kevin Porter Jr. I do think Kevin Porter, there's no question that Kevin Porter Jr.'s NBA talents are awesome. The question is, can he keep it together? And look, we saw this go down like $100 this series one moment. This dunk, this is a monster dunk too. Boom. The thing about KPJ, and we talked about this yesterday, right? The Rockets are bad. The Rockets are going to try to lose because they need their pick to fall 1 through 4. Otherwise, they lose it. Are going to move Victor Oladipo. So you take Oladipo out of the question. John Wall can't play more than 3 games in a row for some reason. Eric Gordon's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Like Kevin Porter Jr. is going to play 30 minutes a game. And he looks awesome. He looks awesome with those minutes. So, yeah, Cole Anthony. Yeah, I'd put Cole Anthony in that list too. Let's pull up Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony does look really good, so I don't want to be underselling Cole Anthony. I think my problem, it's just tough to own the Magic. Having anybody in the Magic is tough. But yeah, his rookie moment, this is probably cheaper than it should be. I would think this should be over $400. And I would imagine because of that injury, we haven't seen him play in a while. So people are forgetting about Cole Anthony. But again, we talked about Donovan Mitchell at that $23 entry point. If you want to get a rookie year moment, this is pretty cheap to get in there. So I like that. Good call, Brenton. I think you mean half the rising star will be out of the leagues in 1 to 2 years. Yeah, so that's what I think about with rookies, right? Like a lot of people fawning over Campazzo, and Campazzo makes like 2 or 3 amazing passes a game, but it is kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to know what the ceiling will be on dudes like that. Sadiq Bey, Sadiq Bey, who's not on the website. He's not on Top Shot yet, right? Yeah, he's not on Top Shot yet. We need Sadiq Bey on Top Shot. That's another situation where he's now, like, they moved Blake. Plumlee's in the trade rumors. He's going to be playing a lot of minutes for a long time. Yeah, this was kind of the point I was taking too. Do you think Joel Embiid still has a chance at MVP? Good question for you now. I don't know. It depends how long he's out, right? My thought, I said this like when the injury happened, there's no reason for the Sixers to rush him back. Or the Sixers are pretty much going to be a top 3 seed no matter what. And if they have any chance, they need Joel Embiid 100%. So if they don't bring him back, right, say he misses 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks. He had already missed 6 games going into the All-Star break, and now you add 2 or 3 weeks of games to it. Say he misses 15 total games of the 72. Is that too many games? Did he miss too many games when you compare it to someone like my money would be on Jokic right now, who the Nuggets are in the 5 seed, but I think they have the same amount of losses as the Clippers. If somehow the Nuggets finish top 4, Jokic's numbers are wild. Also, Harden was fat and mean at the beginning of the season, and now he's like leading the Nets to they're going to end up being a 1 seed. So, and then there's LeBron, right? So I think there's so many paths for someone to surpass Embiid if he's going to miss 15 games. So I think he still can. I think he still has a chance. But if he misses 3 weeks, that's going to be tough. Ooh, Nathaniel Reed with a take. There's a hot take. There's a top shot take for you. Wiseman, the best big man in the league in 4 years. Yeah, here we go. Deep threat. A deep threat doing the Lord's work right now. Hey, if you haven't had a chance, we haven't done any business 23 minutes into this. If you haven't had a chance to like the stream or subscribe, notify, do all those things. We also started a Discord recently, which is fun and new. So you know what I'll do? I'll pop that link in there. If you want to hang out with us after hours, we'll throw that in there. And as I said earlier too, Greg and Dustin, the 2 other co-hosts for Top Shot Takes, they'll be here soon. I just dropped that link in the Discord. It's still new. Be cool. Be cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out for that. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like, hit the like. Let's get over 400 people in here, okay? Campazzo, scoop him after the challenge. International appeal. He's coming down into his own as the general of the second unit. That is true. He is starting to take over point for the second unit. I think partially because Monte Morris has been missing games because he's hurt. Campazzo's fun. He is fun. I will say that. Oh, yeah. Killian Hayes, another guy. I do like this call, right? Of dudes who, not having like catastrophic injuries, but if they had an injury, missed some time, he's in that same Cole Anthony range. When he comes back, he's going to be able to play. It's not like the Pistons are trying to, DeLon Wright's not the future for the Pistons. So that's a good call. Oladipo. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with Oladipo. Right. He's got a Pacers moment. How many moments does he have? Oops. That's not how you spell Victor. So he's got a bunch of moments. He's got a bunch. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 73 for 35K. Wait, is that the only Rockets moment I'm seeing plus the... I don't know. I don't think so. Not for me, Sco Dog. If you're a big Oladipo stan, go for it. Not me, though. We need some Poku. Oh, man, I lost that spot in the chat. Where was it? Somebody said we need some Poku, and I missed it. I apologize. We do need some Poku. That dude, man, that's the only person in the NBA I weigh more than, I think. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Harden for MVP. This is how far back on the chat I was. We can tell there's more people here than normal. I'm way behind on the chat. Yeah. Harden for MVP. I do think he's got a case, right? This is the thing, though. There's like 100+ voters for MVP. How many people are just going to remember that he spent the first 10 games of the year just kind of being a dickhead? Like, are you, how many dickhead points are you allowed to have before you're canceled from the MVP conversation? I don't know. I mean, if Durant misses, say Durant doesn't come back to like game 60 and the Nets are in the 1 seed, you do have to consider Harden. I mean, Harden's putting up Houston numbers, but in a more likable way. Yeah, he's transitioned nicely into the Nets role, but I do think it depends on how much time Durant misses. I'm still leaning Jokic. I think Sam's saying Nuggets won't touch a top 2 seed. Yeah, I don't think so either. But I think if they touch a top 4 seed, he gets MVP. I do. I just think because they had a slow start, he's literally the entire offense right now. Like, it's got to be him. All right. It looks like we're going to have a guest in a little bit. I'm excited for this. By guest, I mean one of the co-hosts. So that's exciting because I don't know if you can hear this in my voice, but it is on a fire. Ooh, Dame for MVP is fun. I like that one. I think if the Blazers keep cooking, they got a chance. Ooh, 3 of his Prism rookie cards for 150 raw graded. Then, wow. There we go. Yeah, a Jokic. All right. Should we do it again? I know we look up Jokic every day, but when you just compare Jokic to the other superstars in this league, and I know Top Shot in general is just so cheap for big men, like they just disrespectful. Out of 35K, you can get him for $30. His 15K moment's $75. So his Metallic Gold Series 1 it's up to 7K, so it's gone up. But when we first started looking at it, it was 5K. We're gonna do it right now. Who cares? We're doing it. Looking up Metallic Gold Series 1, and we're gonna sort by descending, right? No, yeah, descending. Okay, so if you've been here before, you know what's coming, and I'm sorry ahead of time. But listen, this is what's happening. Also, I'm going to share Z-Wayne. Twitch gang, where you at? We do get some Twitch love in here. All right. Metallic Gold Series 1. Now, just remember, we saw Jokic at 7K. I just want us to pay attention to the people in front of Jokic. LeBron, Luka, Zion, Steph, sure. Kevin Porter Jr.? Kevin Porter Jr. is 12K more. 12K more than Jokic. Embiid, sure. Harden, fine. Giannis, fine. John Morant, okay. Kyrie Irving, okay. John Collins, what the fuck are we doing? Kawhi Leonard, fine. Jaylen Brown. I mean, I love Jaylen Brown, Celtics homer, but like, really? Zach LaVine, okay. Fred VanVleet, no disrespect, Freddie. What are we doing? Devin Booker. I mean, I love Devin Booker. We're actually going to talk about him in a second. All those dudes. Dame right there, too. Dame 6,500. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Underpriced to the max. All right, what else we got? Let's look at some seeing stars. Also, Kevin says giving away a moment this morning. Correct. Yeah, what time? It's 11 right now. Let's say we'll 11:30. 11:30 we'll pivot to a giveaway. I'll share a link to fill out for a Google form, and we're giving away a Series 2 Jason Tatum. All right, it's happening. But let's pull up some Seeing Stars. Also, shout out Daniel D. What's going on, Daniel D? See those prices. All right, so wow, Jokic is down to Vucevic is down to 128, 315, 194. So 200 was like the barometer that we were looking at. Like, how many of these Seeing Stars are going to be over 200? And it's like not a lot. It's not a lot. And what's crazy is some of these are in the current challenge too. So AD is still holding some value here at 315. But like, man, Dame down to 240, Paul just barely over 200, Embiid barely over 200, Jason Tatum 168. Like, yeah, man. I mean, Luka's up. Luka's still holding at 700, but 2 days ago that was at 800. Sabonis is it's still an expensive challenge, right? But it is far more in reach today than it was like 48 hours ago. So something to pay attention to. Oh, here we go, Big Maze. Big Maze knows where it's at. We haven't talked about PJ Washington yet. I think part of the reason is they lost last night to the Lakers, although a good showing. And let's double check PJ's stats real quick. I don't think it was a monster game by any means. I don't think it was a monster game or a good game, actually. Let's see. What did he do? 18, 8, 1 and 1. So, 4 blocks though. 4 blocks. Block equity. Again, it's fluctuating between like 310 and 370. That's a big time dunk, a rookie moment, all them badges. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. I like this moment a lot. Ooh, I wanted to talk about Diallo the other day too, because I've been talking about Hamidou Diallo when he was on the Thunder. I thought he was an interesting guy because the Thunder, we're just, they're playing their young dudes a bunch of minutes. And when I think it was Maladon missed a few games and somebody else missed a few games, and Diallo was playing like point and running all the offense. It's out of $12K and it's $30. He's going to be someone too when Detroit finally unleashes him. He's going to play like huge moments, right? So he's going to play big moments. I like this call. Marcus says, glad I got rid of my Zach LaVine dropping because of the LeBron challenge when people try to change. Yeah. Shout Ernest in the chat. Good to see Ernest. We're going to have him on sometime within the next, early next week to open a pack with us. You already have a Jason Tatum. You know what? You can't have enough Jason Tatum is what they say. That's what they say. Maladon should play in Toronto because he sounds prehistoric. That's great. Yeah, let's pull this. Let's actually see this dunk right here. Yeah, I do like Diallo a lot. I feel like Diallo has some upside. Yeah, I can do. Manuel asked if we're gonna check some valuations. Yeah, Manuel, if you want to throw one. Oh, Zion, no, get out of here, Andrew. Andrew, I might boot you. Overrated. I'm all in on the Zion train. I just think what did he put up last night? Actually, let me look at that real quick before I start spouting off. 26 and 10 last night. 9 for 17 from the field, 52%. Man, Zion is just buckets now. Like he's just straight buckets all the time. Nobody can guard him. He's just been absolutely dominating people. And I understand like it's insane trying to get up to some of those like 22,000 for a Series 1 metallic gold, 13K for the denied. These are really low serials though too. But like, here we go. Series 2 out of 15,000, 213. Series 2 out of 35,000, under 80. So again, if you're like, I want 1 star at a reasonable price, $80, you get a Zion. And Zion feels like he's going to average 30 a game 1 year. Like, and him and Lonzo seem to figure it out. Maybe you move Brandon Ingram off the Pelicans, and like let Zion be the main guy. Like let the offense just run through him all the time. We don't need 18-foot jumpers. Sorry, Brandon Ingram. We need Zion to cook. I don't think Zion's overrated. I'm spending so much money on Zion. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm putting my money right now. Ooh, Jaden McDaniels. Yeah, someone asked about rookies too, and I missed it. But let's pull up Jaden real quick. Yeah, man, he's another Minnesota situation, right, where he's going to play a ton of minutes, and he looks pretty good. And the Timberwolves seem pretty excited about him, so I like this call a lot. I like Jaden a lot. All right, what else we got? You have the Zion Rising. You already completed the challenge, Andrew? Is that what you're saying? You already completed it? That's the one I'm trying to complete right now. I need to get my hands on a Ja, and then I'm good to go. Bazooka Tom, what's the story on those? So, and Top Shot announced yesterday that you needed to have 3 moments in order to be a part of the pack drop today. So everybody was trying to scoop those $6 or $7 moments, but then the community was like, they're not 6 and 7 anymore, baby. They're 18 and 19. So that's why all of those had such a high floor. That's going to drop. That's going to drop. And we saw the 15K drop because I think people had things listed but weren't paying attention to it. So then they seemed cheaper. But yeah. Is there a confirmation that there will be a first moment patch? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the 4, right? You can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm almost positive. Yeah, he's shooting above 60%. It's nuts. Zion is a freaking monster. A freaking monster. Come on, give us your projection between you, Dunbar, and Dustin. Who gets a pack? Whew. I've been running too hot on packs, right? I get the Rising Stars one. I also got one of the stress tests this week. Dunbar is due for a pack. I think Dunbar and Dustin both get one, and I think I get a number over 200,000. That's what I think happens today. Philip, listen, you might have missed it early. I'm very bullish on the pack drop today. Pack drop is happening. I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. Hey, we have a ton more people watching than when we said this last time. If you haven't had a chance to like the stream yet, I just want to say we're not even like, if we can get 50% of the people watching the stream to like the stream, not only do we get more eyeballs on it, but my self-confidence goes through the roof. And when that happens, usually I make a mistake and it's more fun for everyone. Like yesterday, you muted yourself for yeah. Again, has the muted section already taken place or are we waiting? Yeah. Zion is going to be a Sean Kemp, all power, no rings. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Clippers are trying to get Lonzo. Yeah. Clippers need to make a move. The Clippers need to make a move. Lonzo would make a lot of sense there. Who are they giving up though? The Clippers don't have any assets to move. Who are they moving for Lonzo? Also, because they'd have to give up something because they're hard capped right now. The Clippers are like, they can't make a lot of moves unless it's in buyouts. I'm almost positive. Andrew, how do you have a Zion Rising Star right now? Do you have a Seeing Star? Do you mean Seeing Star? Because the Rising Star is the challenge reward. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, so Siwon Lewin, full disclosure, my friend, I have that one. It does seem pretty. The thing, I think we need Vooch to get on a different team for people to actually watch him play. I think a lot of people saw him in the All-Star game and was like, who is this guy? I didn't know did they have someone come overseas for today's game? But his series 1, dude, 131 that's not his first moment on the site. Where it says his first moment on the site's 358. But yeah, I do think that's underpriced. I think we need him to get traded though. I think Brandon Ingram is really good. I just don't know if Brandon Ingram and Zion make sense. Or maybe it's just like, why did you pay Steven Adams all that money? You just got too many things happening there. I do really like Ingram. I just think I'm ready for Ingram to move. Ooh, let's look up Ja. I love Ja. Ooh, getting expensive though. Although I will say his Rising Star is down to 1,200. I guess it's been floating between 1,100 and 1,400 for a while. But his Series 2 out of 7,500 is only $200. Let's look at it. I always like looking at handles. What's up, John Collins? Ah, man, I love Ja. Yeah, for only 200 for a 7,500 Series 2, I think those are some of the most undervalued moments on the site. Those 7,500 Series 2. Half the min of the 1,500. Again, if you want to get in cheap on Ja, right? 119 for 15K Series 2, especially while people are moving stuff to get involved in this pack drop or to complete these challenges. 119 for Ja Morant. I love it. What I would really like to do is go get this metallic gold Series 1. Woo, baby. Like even his non-metallic gold, 8K. Wow. Yeah, I love Ja. All right, what else we got? A lot of people rooting for a hard crash. Oh, Sabonis is another one. Actually, Sabonis and Brogdon. Let me pull both of them up. This website, I keep saying website, which I think is funny. This Top Shot hates the Pacers, man. And by Top Shot, I mean we, because we set the price on these. Malcolm Brogdon's, I mean, this is up to $21 because the whole floor has come up. But when you open the pack and got the Brogdon, you were like, well, there's $8, right? The Brogdon's so underpriced. His Series 2 is $22. And where's his Series 1 at? His first moment on the site is $270. Brogdon, super, like, he's a really good basketball player. The Pacers just got Karis LeVert back. They essentially traded Oladipo and then had a hole because LeVert couldn't play. TJ Warren's missed the whole season. This team is actually much better than they're performing right now. And I guess because it's not a big market team, no one's paying attention. But like Sabonis and Brogdon are very, very good and are still young. Like they're going to be good for a while. So I agree. For Brogdon's to be $270 and Sabonis's is cheaper than Brogdon. What is happening? $255. Wow. Yeah, I agree. Good call. Good call, Marcus. Can we talk about Randall's numbers this season? Yeah, Randall has been an absolute monster. Absolute monster this year. What's cool about him, and we're seeing this a little bit more, right, with like Quickly, Peyton, and who was the other? Rivers have been missing a lot of time. I guess Quickly only missed that one game, but Randall has been like point forward. It's kind of like he's got a little Zion in him in the way that he's moving around out there. I like that. Daniel, I'm not falling for it, dude. We're not talking about LaMarcus Aldridge. I refuse. Ooh, Precious Achiuwa. I do like Precious Achiuwa. The only thing about Precious Achiuwa, I think this is a more longer-term hold in the sense that it's going to take some time for him to like fully establish his role. But $269 for 4K. I mean, he's shown flashes when they've been shorthanded early on, when they were really shorthanded because of COVID and injuries. Precious looked like really good out there. So I am excited on Precious. I just think it's going to take a little while to get there. I also just want to say, yesterday we broke our record by getting 200 concurrent viewers on, and we're at like 284 right now. So I need y'all to do what you need to do to get this to 300. Let's get this to 300 and do it. The Giannis disrespect is real. Yeah, I think it's partial because like he's won the last 2 MVPs, but the Bucks flame out, and he's got a ton of moments on there. So I think that's part of it. But I agree, he is underrated. $45 for his $35K. Like again, if you're looking for an early, like I just want to get a superstar, that's too cheap. That is too cheap. I agree. All right, and then there was one other question. Which would you choose? A 15K Zion, a 15K Steph, or 15K Jokic? Wow, Ryan. I think it's all good. I think all that's good. You're not making a mistake either way. I think Zion has like the lowest floor of the 3 of them, but the highest. Oh, Alexa's talking. Alexa, stop. That was fun. I think I don't think there's any wrong answer here. Zion has a very high ceiling, but also the lowest floor because he's still so young and hasn't, he's got some injury issues. Steph's the safest while still continuing to have a high floor. Ryan, I can't give you a good answer. They're all good. So just whoever you enjoy the most, I think is where I would go. Okay. So you were talking about the Seeing Stars challenge. We've confirmed what Andrews get the Zion. So it's the Seeing Stars challenge. Yeah, there we go, Alex. Alex is here talking about PJ. We love to see that. Wow, I lost my spot in the comments. I'm sorry. Wow, there's a lot of people. We're over 300. We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. Why aren't you in the waiting room yet? Teddy asked. Teddy, you're going to see this right here. Bingo, bango. 45 minutes. 45 minutes to go. We are in the waiting room. Are you streaming until the pack drops? Yes, we're here. Dustin's going to be joining us in a little bit. So is Greg. We're going to have a full-on party time. So don't worry. We're going to be here all the way. Let's see. Anything else here? Sam, what's your strategy to make money off Top Shot? Are you holding long-term or flipping when the market moves? So we've talked about this quite a bit with like the 3 of us on Top Shot Takes. for the most part, we are super long-term hold. We're in it for a while. It still feels like it's pretty early. There's a lot of excitement around it, and they haven't even started advertising. As we like to say, where is it? Still in beta. We're still in beta. So long-term hold. I will say some of the stuff that I am doing is like flipping to buy other things that I'm excited about. So that doesn't mean I'm not selling anything. I am, like yesterday, I did flip some stuff to get some money together because I am trying to complete that Rising Stars challenge. So long-term hold for sure, but definitely some moves in between. But I think it's up to you. It was Sean Kemp's birthday, I think, right? Wasn't he? Didn't he turn 50 yesterday? Because I saw a bunch of highlights on Twitter. Oh, man, I hope Sean Kemp's going to run it back. I love Sean Kemp. Fun fact, those are the first kicks I got. The first like cool sneakers I got when I was a kid was the Sean Kemps. Yeah, Drunk Tree. I know they're saying AI is coming in the running back, and I hope it's this moment right here. I hope it's that moment. All right, what else we got? What else we got in the chat? I'm so far behind. Great comment, Dustin. Great. Roshan Green, what's up? Welcome. Glad you're here. All right, here we go. What else we got? Mike and his metallic moments. Yeah, I know. Thanks for getting in here, Andrew. Good luck with the challenge. Yeah, I do want to go get that Sabonis metallic gold. That is real. All right, I'm down to do a couple account reviews while we wait for anybody. So if anyone wants me to like take a little peek at their account, drop it in the chat, and we'll get rolling. I'll look at a couple. Ernest letting the people know we made it to 300. No, I didn't really think that. I took the love. The fact that we're sustaining 300 right now, it means we did it. Yeah, if you guys are just getting here, the drop is open already. So if you're like, oh yeah, it's probably not going to open for another half hour, it's open right now. So go ahead, get in line. Let's get ready to sweat that baby out, right? I like Jeremy Grant quite a bit. Let's look at him on here. I said this the other day, though. He's going to be on the Pistons for a while, so he's going to be losing while putting up big numbers. I'm actually more interested in his Nuggets moments, I think, than I am his Pistons moments. But that's just me. I just think those are more memorable, useful moments. What else we got? Ooh, okay, Brian. We'll look up Brian. Frankie, 22 Bry guy. Let's see what we got. All right. So we get the Anthony Davis 3, Lou Dort, and a little Freddie Van Fleet. I like it. Where did the Lou Dort? Oh, the Series 1 Lou Dort. I like that you went Series 1. I like that you went Series 1 a lot. Now, let me ask you, Frankie, did you just get those 3 moments because you're like, I need 3 moments for the pack drop today? Be curious. But I do. I like this. I like that you went with Series 1. I think those all, I don't know. I'm very high on Series 1, so that's where I'm at. All right, a deep threat. We'll get there. Here we go. Deep threat's cooking over here. Top 1%. Shout out to Deep Threat. Whoo, we got the Kawhi Hollow. That was a good pull from the pack. And the Giannis Metallic Gold. Nice. Those are good rips right there. We get the Steph 3. The Lucas, wow, the Lucas Seeing Stars. All right, so are you trying to complete the challenge? You must be, yeah, Zion. So I like that you went for I like that you're going for the challenge. This is nice, man. I mean, obviously, right, this is the staple right here. Is that Kawhi Hollow was such a good pull. That was such a good pull. And like, right, so you got that this was Series 2, so you got that for 1K, and we're up to 18K. It's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Yeah, and then you're going to go for the Seeing Stars. So you're going to add some KD and some Durant to your life. I also like the Capella. I know the Capella's gone down a little bit, but I do like that Series 2. We get Diallo over here. Siakam. Yeah, this is nice Deep Threat. We like it. Bazooka Tom. Let's check out Bazooka Tom. Also, just a reminder, if you're not following us on Twitter, you can follow us at Top Shot Takes, or you can follow me at Mike Zakarian. It's both in the show notes. Check us out. Wait, why can't I see your moments, Bazooka Tom? There we go. I love the Jaren Jackson Jr. Series 1. I grabbed that around like $100. I love that one. The Zion Series 2 dunk. which is nice. You get that at 119. The Durant 3, which I think that Durant 3 goes back up. I do think that goes back up. Wait, that Durant 3 is down to, that's the first one. Yeah. I still like it. Giannis, Jarrett, look, you got some studs in here. The Jokic is nice. Big body Keldon Johnson. Some taco for like some meme equity. Jackson Hayes, Nwaba. Yeah, I like this. That Jaren Jackson Jr. is a really good pull. I like Jaren Jackson Jr. quite a bit. All right, let's check out David's RJB. We'll do a few more while, oops, that's not it. We'll do a few more while we wait for Dustin to pop in. We get the LeBron 3. I love the LeBron 3. I feel like there's still a lot of ceiling on that. I love the LeBron 3. Ooh, let me ask. You have 3 moments too. Did you do the same thing where you're like, I want 3, like instead of getting 3 scrubs, you're like, I need 3 good moments, so I'm going to pick them up. You get some Joe Harris. I love Joe Harris Series 1. I know I said this too. So he's down to 128. I don't really mean that he's going to make the Hall of Fame, but I joked on a podcast the other day that this dude's going to be shooting like 70% from 3 if this Nets core stays together for a few years. He's just going to be wide open shooting 3s. So I do like Joe Harris. The Vooch Series 1 and LeBron Series 2. I like these. Only 3 moments, but I like those 3 moments. How quick do you think people see their $6 cards they bought for 20? You mean like how quickly do they go back down? I do think they go back down pretty quickly. All right, we're going to take a quick break from doing account reviews because we get Dustin back.
I am in the building. It is early.
In the
Still
building.
trying to awaken myself. I know you're not doing coffee sips. I am doing coffee sips. I brought a themed mug because I heard this was appropriate for the show. I don't know. The fans said they wanted this mute in the morning. So,
oh man,
let me take a little sip.
There's a lot of love for Dustin so far. They're happy you're here.
Good morning, everyone. I'm trying to wake up. Appreciate it.
Oh man, it's I had two cups already, so I'm ready to go.
All right.
Have not muted myself, or have, but not on purpose. I mean, not unintentionally yet. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that yesterday, Dustin, if you got to that part in the show, but it was pretty good advice.
I did my best. I tried to get to it, but I was like, I gotta be on brand and come with it. So
yeah, it was wild. Yeah. Welcome to Mike's Morning Mute Marketplace.
There we go. Where Dustin, we talk about the fish prices.
How are we feeling about the drop today?
I'm so excited, man. I've already talked myself into saying I'm going to buy the LeBron if I don't get the LeBron. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
And potentially the Steph, because it's the no look 3. I'm sure you went through all of what the moments are, right? And talked about that. Yeah. I'm so excited. I want it. This was, correct me if I'm wrong, this would be his first all-star moment on the platform, correct? It's be anyone's. Yeah. I don't think they made all-star game moments, right? Because it just wasn't available at the time.
Right. No, I think you're right. This will be his first moment. I was just going to say there was somebody. Oh, here we go. Perk said you got name dropped in the freestyle yesterday from MURS on Twitch.
What did he say? Do we know? Perk, let me know. Perk, if you want to know, here's a fun fact. He actually name drops me in an old song. I don't know if anyone listened to the Felt albums where it was him and Slug from Atmosphere, but there's a song called Life Vegas. It's about Vegas. And he talks about heading to the octagon for some UFC. Me and the homeboy DUST. He gives me a little shout out. Wow. And years later, we actually went to a UFC fight together in Vegas. So we made that lyric a reality, which is pretty great.
That's incredible. I feel we've talked about this before, I think, on a different live stream, but would love to hear our thoughts on Gary Vee saying Top Shot will fail long term. I think he may be undervaluing the utility of the moments. What do you think about that, Dustin?
Yeah, I think here's one thing. He's admitted he can be wrong many times, and he has no problem at being wrong. He likes to take big swings. I think what he might be saying is that some of these huge giant swings may come back to bite people in the ass. Maybe, Yeah. I think if you got to play it smart, obviously, but I think he's probably talking about the potential for people to lose a lot of money if they're just out here doing things willy-nilly. I will give you an example. Yesterday, there was someone on, we talked about in the Discord a little bit. shout out the Discord. But on the Whatnot app, someone it was the official Whatnot account, and I'm a fan of the app. I use it and stuff, but they were auctioning off an Alex Caruso early moment, and there was only about 50 people watching it that were bidding, and I think maybe I would say about 5 people to 8 people knew what the hell Top Shot was, and he admitted he paid $1,000 for that moment, and it sold for like $370, and the going rate is like 470.
Wow.
So he sold and then conversely though, he sold so that was one where he just took a major L. And then there were other people that were bidding on an Al Horford 35K moment for like $89. There was a DeMar DeRozan that sold, I think, for like $180. A base set pre-order pack they sold for $350. And they got trash in it. I know some of us were talking about it in the Discord, but I think that's a lot of people are going to lose money because they're not doing the research. If you're playing it smart, you have a better chance of making it work and being long term. So just be smart. Hey, look, we're not financial advisors. Do what you want. But yeah, I think his point is that there's going to be some learnings down the line, and maybe that's where the failure is going to come in. But I think it's totally viable as a product and something that people are excited about.
Yeah, and I think too, right, there was just an unrealistic expectation set early where it was like, we're just going to 15x no matter what decision we make. And I think he was like, people that are getting in right now that are just going wild, like, right. In any sort of investment world, there will be people that lose money. Like, that is going to happen. I don't think he really was saying the entirety of like Top Shot would fail, but that there will be lots of people that, potentially got in right now that might lose some money. So that's why you have to just be smart with what
he also said a little bit like there's going to be a lot of people left holding the bag. And I think that's probably what he's really getting at, is that people are going to be stuck thinking that, you've looked at some of those moments where it's like, and Bobby too, we saw like a Draymond Green, I think it's out of 99, something, or maybe 49. And it was like an insane amount of money. And we're like, is someone going to come along and say, I want that Draymond Green? I don't know. Maybe if you're a diehard Warriors fan, but I don't know anyone that's like, I need Draymond in my collection. An awesome player, world champion, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that goes back to the conversation I was having earlier too with myself about the rookies and how like, it's very exciting when you get a rookie, but it's like so many rookies aren't good. Right.
Yeah.
Breaking news. G-Dub is on.
Hello,
Greg.
Gentlemen.
Good morning.
I'm actually I'm gonna share a comment for Dustin to talk about, and then I'm also, now that we have 2 other people here, am in dire need of a pee break, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to make that happen. But Antfax says, "What's the story with Dustin knowing MURS? So random. Loved him in high school." We should also say MURS, official correspondent of the Top Shot Takes program.
Official correspondent. True. He texted me yesterday, and he was like, "Why did you tell me I missed the pack drop?" I told him, but he wanted me to text him right again at noon. I was like, or with 2, and he was, I don't know, it was a long story. It was really funny, but I was like, it got moved anyways. Don't worry about it. You're fine. So I should probably send him another text as we chat. But so I know MURS from back in high school, way back in the day. I just used to see him at Project Bloat. Cameo's coming in hot. I think he left his Zoom class to go do this.
Yes.
Get back to learning.
Cameo.
Please close it.
It's the earliest cameo to date.
Yeah. So I used to go to Project Bloat, and I would see him perform there and talk. And we just kind of became mutual friends. And the story goes even further. I have a buddy, Bobby, who shouted out MURS on the Wake Up Show way back in the day when Corrupt was on, and Corrupt was freestyling. And Bobby, shout out Bobby, called in and said, MURS will destroy anyone in a freestyle, period. And he was like, he'll never last in a war against Corrupt. And so MURS used that audio in his, like when they were selling tapes back in the day, used that audio in a tape. And then we ended up seeing him again at Project Bloat, and we were like, hey, this is Bobby, blah, blah, shout it out. We kind of became cool there. I was actually working at Disneyland at the time. I was like, you got to come to Disneyland. I'll just hook you up and get you in. I got him in, and I got all the legends in, like PSC. I got in Grouch, Eli. It was really weird. I got them all into Disneyland. And at the time, that was pretty sweet. And then Bobby was actually working there at the time, and I brought him up to where he was working without him knowing, and just had them pretend to like order food. He was working outdoor vending, and he came in, and ordered something, and he was just like, what the hell? And I was standing next to him. So it was really funny, but I've known him since then. I was probably about 17 at the time, or 16, and MURS is like a year older than me. So known him ever since then, and we just came really close and became good buddies. And and we have like 3 boys. We both have 3 boys. So we like talk about a lot of parenting stuff as he's done, but it's crazy. Yeah. I've known him since then. Yeah. Paid the dues, paid dues, and rock the bells were awesome. Yeah. MURS is dope. Living legend.
Yeah. We love MURS. We'll have him back on here soon. I'm sure as soon as he gets a pack, if he gets one today, I'm sure he'll
I got to text him before he yells at me and say, why didn't you tell me?
But before we do anything else, can I just, I'm sure it's been a great morning. I see we have a lot of viewers, but I don't know about the double mic on the screen that's been there all day. So I'm just going to flip the background to something a little bit more.
Wait, what was it? I didn't even notice it. What was it?
It was this.
It was just,
yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of moving pieces when you're doing it by yourself. Okay, we're monitoring the chat. We're getting music going. There's a lot happening.
That's why I'm here. Just to clean some things up.
Yeah, clean it up a little bit.
Also, I saw your mug, Dustin. I'd like to raise you.
Oh, nice. We came in swinging.
Hairy hat.
Yeah.
There we go. We love that. There's been a lot of Dunbar love too. When he got in here, where is it? We got some Dunbar, all hail Greg.
Wow.
And then fresh off the sewing machine, Dunbar is here.
True. This is brand new from the machine. Still warm.
Where's the piano? We need the grand piano.
I know there's a lot of people that are just joining. We have a lot of new people here too. First and foremost, the waiting room's open, the queue's open. So if you're over at Top Shot, I'll make sure you get in there. Get in that. The drop is happening in a little under 30 minutes now. Also say, if you haven't liked the stream yet, look, we're at 328 people here, 149. I'm just trying to keep this at 50%. You know what I'm saying? So we can boost this up to 50%. So like the stream, subscribe, do all that shit. And we actually, you guys might not know this, but we're doing a giveaway in a little bit because I said yesterday, if we get 200 concurrent viewers, I'd give away Jason Tatum. Whoa. And you guys were like, sure, we'll get you 200. And then we get to 200, immediately dip back down to 185. So I feel like we had some Top Shot bot situation, but then you guys one-upped it with 300. So we'll be doing that shortly. We'll give the Tatum away.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How are we feeling this morning on our luck? Place in line.
Ooh, we still get the cameo. We still get a cameo.
Second cameo.
That's a smaller cameo.
I'll be right back.
I was saying earlier that I think. Oh, Greg, you got to fix the back of the screen like ASAP.
Okay. We need a better better 2-up. We can't keep going to the Dunkin' Donuts.
I was saying earlier, I think we're gonna see you and Dustin pull one, and I'm gonna be in the 200K range.
Really? You think 200K accounts qualify for this?
I think 300K.
Wow.
I think Greg, let me see if I can find it on Twitter, but I'm pretty sure Greg Murray shared something that there was over 300,000 users with 3 moments or more. Get Dustin back in here, so Greg has to change it again.
Look at that. Immediate.
Yeah, that was clean. I didn't even notice anything.
Smooth. I'm going to pull up Greg Murray's thing because I do think he had some good information. Also, if you guys don't follow Greg Murray @_Greg Murray, he does some pretty good stuff over here. Oh, wait, now I'm not. Okay, here we go. I found it. Let me pull this up. Also, I've seen a bunch of new people join the stream. Welcome. We're 30 minutes away from a drop. So this said there's 108,000 users with at least 3 moments. And I think I'm reading this correctly, right? So there's 318,000 total collectors. Oh, I'm sorry. 80% of collectors have 3 or more moments, so not 300,000.
Can I ask a business question?
Close,
did we do any business and let everyone know in the Discord that we're live?
Oh, I posted something last night, I think.
All right.
That's why they call us the 12th man.
Still in beta.
We did get promoted. We did get promoted with the Discord, but it's still the 12th man, still in beta. But we do have a Discord. It's just a little bit of a quieter place than the normal Top Shot Discord, but come hang if you want. We'll drop the link in the comments.
Yeah, I'll send it now.
A lot of people are asking for polls. I just want to let you know we are not there yet, but we are working. That's going to be the next innovation where we can use polls on YouTube. We are not there yet.
Oh man, I got to learn what that even is.
Yeah. All right. What else we got here in the chat? I want to make sure I didn't. Ooh. Noah's out here selling moments, trying to get some liquid for this pack drop. We hate it. Dominic, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, is the marketplace even open? It's probably closed, right?
I actually think it is open right now.
Is it really? Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't closed as of like 20 minutes ago. We will not be giving away of Vince Carter. I'll tell you that right now, Dominic.
Yeah.
Going to the grave with that one, passing it on to my children so they can enjoy it. Daddy, who's Vince Carter? You will know who Vince Carter is.
Honestly, this is this is a good framework for where we are as a society right now. Ready? Market closed, market is open. So that's where we are.
Probably was open, probably was closed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, I'm going to ask I know you were probably asleep, but you're pretty up late watching games. Did you watch any of that UCLA Michigan State game last night?
So that is what I fell asleep to. I watched, but listen, let me tell you this. It took me 25 minutes to figure out why the hell an 11 seed was playing an 11 seed because since I've been alive, the tournaments have started on Thursday and I could not figure out what was happening.
Yeah, it was very strange. So every year except previous to last was like me and the buddies would go down to Vegas and we would go down there either Thursday or Friday. If we could Thursday, but usually sometimes Friday, and we would just go bet on all the games and just go watch every single game. And it was my favorite thing to do. Probably did it about like 12 years in a row, and it had to stop because of the COVID and all. It was shut down. So it's looking like hopefully next year, but it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. So I'm a diehard Bruin fan. So watching that game, so we got into the play-in game and I was like, probably not going to happen. And it did. And boy, oh boy, what a game. I was going nuts. I don't know what you got to see of it, but it was a great game. So,
all right, was UCLA up at halftime?
No, they were down 11 at halftime.
So in my head, I thought they were up because the reason I thought that, I turned it on at halftime, but the first thing I saw was that interaction between the Michigan State player and Izzo, which shout out to Izzo for doing this every year. He has a fight.
Izzo. Yeah.
But then when I looked at the score again in the second half, I was like, wow, Michigan State's on like an 11-0 run, but it wasn't the case. It was just that Michigan State would still win.
They were up actually 14. And then Jaime Jaquez, pride of all the Latinos over here, just showing out and dropped like a career high thing, like 29. He hit a 3 at the buzzer to cut it to 11. And I was sweating the whole game. But anyways, I just wanted to call it out because it was an amazing game and went on pretty late, went into overtime, and Bruins live to fight another day. But what a way to kick off March Madness.
Yeah, that is fun. And it is good to know. I was like, wow, I can't believe this is the first time ever I didn't watch any day one of March Madness. And then come to find out it wasn't day one. So the streak's still alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, Noah says Shaq's son is about to go off for LSU in the tourney. I really do need to catch up on what's going on. Yeah,
I hope Sharif does good.
You've been live for 13 hours a day. That's why you don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can you guys hear it in the voice? Like we're getting to rough territory.
Sounds a little better. Sounds a little better than yesterday. I turned on, having known you for a long time, I turned on your morning marketplace and heard your voice, and I was like, ooh, Mike needs a day off. He needs a day off.
Yesterday was rough. But yeah, I'm excited. You know what we're going to do now, actually? So we're still 20 minutes away. You know what I think I might do is throw the Google form in the chat.
Okay.
So that way we can get that rolling. Greg, I eliminated a third question because I was doing it by myself, so I hope you're not mad at me.
No survey, no poll. We could have done a poll on that.
Well, if you want to jump in there and edit it, go for it.
If you want to, can't think of a question.
I'm going to throw up this comment while we're doing this. Do you guys try and get Lowe's cereal and Elmo at the most reasonable price? Jade, yeah, I do. I think it's still a complete unknown, right? What that's going to be. I think for something that's like out of 99, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not chasing very many out of 99 ones, to be honest. But if it's out of 99 or if it's out of 399, or I've gotten a few like series 1 moments and it's like out of 1500 or whatever, I'm not totally chasing. But when it was like the 12K and the 15K, I was trying to say, okay, how much can I jump for $5? How much can I jump for $20? And if it was significant enough that I felt like I got into the triple digits, or at least into the ones for like $5, going from like 10,000 to 1,000 for $5, I was making that purchase that way. But I don't know. We don't know how much that's really going to come into play. But to me, it was worth the $5 to $20 gamble. I don't know. What about you guys?
I think that like, obviously, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with cereals. I think it's a little aggressive to think that like something with 4 digits is going to be sexy forever. But I think the biggest thing to remember is that the way the site's currently constructed, the lower cereal, when you're looking to sell for the lowest price or at whatever price you want, the lowest cereal will most likely sell first. So if it is a jump of a very small amount, it makes sense. But again, in the future, we don't know. I think to some people in the chat saying like two digits only, jersey number. But again, and we've said this before, you'll be surprised at what people find pleasure in, like serial numbers that people want. Maybe they're collecting all of the same number. Maybe they want their kid's birthday. Right. Maybe they want their zip code. You know what I mean? So, but obviously, you're not going to know that until they buy it from you.
Yeah, I thought this. I didn't know about this with the Evaluate Market, but that's pretty cool. If they have like a filter you can use, that's pretty nice. I also want to see if I do that. We're gonna do that a little bit so we don't block off faces. All right, I'm gonna throw the form in the chat. So this is for out of 35,000, Jason Tatum. This was gifted to me by Roblox. Roblox. Roblox is a game.
I was like, wow, they're in on Top Shot.
Roblox 18 sent over Tatum just from the bottom of his heart. So we're gonna give that bad boy away today. So you're gonna fill out the Google form. You're gonna leave your Twitter handle and your Top Shot username, and we'll give that away in a little bit. We'll leave that open for like 5 or so minutes as we creep up to 400 concurrent viewers. You just smashing records. Smashing records.
Should we do another? Should we have people tweet us their place in line again?
I think so,
and we'll tell them why it's significant.
Yeah, I think we should. Also, there's my kids love Roblox.
Yeah, so does mine.
I also want to say there were some questions like, hey, I just got here now. Is it too late to join if I like join the queue? Am I screwed? No, that's not the case. So it's completely randomized once the clock hits 0. So it's not based on who got in there early. Because did you guys know the queue's been open for like an hour?
Yeah, I actually saw it for our Discord, right? Did you put that in there, Greg?
Because Be Rich, shout out Be Rich. He sent it, I think, right as it happened. I mean, honestly, that's why I got out of bed.
Yeah, I clicked it right then and there, knowing it doesn't matter. But I was like, I'm still gonna do it anyways. And I saw like a 1 hour long wait, and I was like, oh, okay, there we go.
And to further the serial talk, because I know this is like right up your alley too, Greg. Like a player's birthday screen name would be pretty cool. What are some other ones you've been sitting on?
Birthdays. I tell you, like I spent a full night just looking for every player and seeing if their birthday cereal that was available. And I got one. I got Mr. William Barton. And then I probably still should have sold it when he was worth like $390 during the challenge. But no, I kept it. There's only one person who's going to go for that. His name is William Barton. So if you're watching, Will, I got you.
Will Barton have Twitter? We should maybe tweet at him.
Will the Thrill. They gotta.
Yeah. But no, I think other things like do they send you the pack? Oh no, I wish.
They do not send us packs, Don. Also, we just hit 400. Bingo.
Nice.
Wow.
Love it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All of you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. There's other cereals like birthdays, zip codes. I was thinking the other day, like obviously 420 and 69 go for a premium for reasons that we are not aware of. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to come down to the personal collector in the future. It's what they want, what's significant to them. Like if I see my zip code or my area code, I'm like, oh shit, that number like means something to me. Not that I'd spend an extra, $1,000 for it, but
right.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm kind of the mind of Dustin too, where like I have a price cap in mind. If like the lowest ask is 20, I'm like, I'll see where can I get for 30? And I'll filter it that way. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
How much can I creep up within reason?
Yeah. I did that with a Marvin Bagley metallic gold. I think, what was it, out of 299? Mm-hmm. And the lowest ask at the time was like a 180 cereal. And it was like 50 more bucks for 28.
Yeah, I would have done that too. I would have done that too.
I'm getting 28.
I know I said for those, maybe it doesn't matter when it's that low of a serial number, but to creep up that much and be at 28, I don't know. I feel pretty cool. Like feels pretty good if you're at the 28.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to bring this up because someone mentioned this before, but like two numbers combined. And I think the good example is LeBron, right? He's changed his number over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So like you can't get the jersey number, obviously it's way out of all of our price range, but his two jersey numbers back to back may be something that people aren't thinking of
like
yet.
623.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, people are definitely thinking of it. It's already probably gone, but you know what I mean? It's a cool idea.
I like that.
This was one too that we saw on Reddit, the area codes, right? Greg found that and saw that they completed the ludicrous challenge where they got all the players in different area codes, right?
504, 313. Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to share Dominic's comment just because It's fun for lots of reasons that not everyone will understand. But I remember when Top Shot Takes only had 50 viewers on YouTube. Now they own Disney. Lonzo trending on Twitter with the Clippers. Probably
Hate to see it. No, I know why. It's because I saw that right away, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm again big Lonzo fan. I'm UCLA, Lakers, everything, right? So it's Mark Stein tweeted that the Clippers are exploring options as to how to acquire Lonzo Ball. They need a point guard. I've talked to Bobby about this a million times because he's a diehard Clippers fan, but the problem is they don't have enough draft picks to give what they need.
And they're hard capped right now. So I think they only have like $400,000 of wiggle room. So if they move, they'd have to move players.
They'd have to move players, and they're looking at a potential 3-team trade. So if that means Lou Will's gone in that scenario, right? He's the only player that they would move that of value to keep. Well, they can keep PG and Kawhi.
Is he not a fan favorite? I don't actually know.
Lou Will, yeah, like he's really good, but I think they need a point guard.
Yeah. Well, listen, I know all about fan favorites getting moved from the Red Sox to the Dodgers.
I refuse. I refuse to talk anything about the Red Sox right now.
Love it.
All right. I am going to share the link one more time for the Jason Tatum giveaway. We'll fill that out. We're up to 113 responses, it looks like. Oh, whoops. I just did something I wasn't supposed to. There we go.
Okay.
Up to 137 responses update. So last chance to get that in. We'll give you a couple more minutes. I hope Lonzo doesn't move. I'm really excited about what Lonzo and Zion are doing together right now. I pissed some people off earlier because I was like, move Ingram.
I guess. I mean, honestly, that's probably the better move. And I love Ingram too. So I'm going to keep doing it. Shout out former Laker. Yeah. I also own a Series 1 moment now, and I want to see him with Zion and Lonzo. I don't want to see him go to the Pistons and just be forgotten about. I know they already have like Jeremy Grant and stuff, but let him stay there. Don't do it, especially not to the Clippers. Not to the Clippers.
I mean, Lonzo's just figuring it out. That's like, don't sell him now.
Well, they're selling high though, right? That's probably the thing of it. If they don't think his ceiling is going to get much higher, and he's kind of there, and he's got players like he's young and exciting, he's hitting more 3-pointers at a higher clip rate of any of these other guys, sell high.
Right. That's true. I want Lonzo to be good. I'm rooting for Lonzo.
Yeah, me too. I hope he stays.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw this comment at first, and I was like, "Dude, you don't have to watch us, man." And then I remember. Now you're talking about the home screen of Top Shot. I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude.
Wait, can we pull this comment back up? Did you guys see that profile photo? There we go.
Oh God.
Shout out Dodgers.
Followed by Joe Vu saying the best trade was the worst trade ever.
Or the best trade ever. Depending on how you look at it.
God.
Mookie just did some sort of like spread for GQ. And one by one, I have a friend of mine just DMing me photos of Mookie Betts from the spread.
Yeah, so do I. And his name is Dustin.
Oh, God.
It's the worst.
It's devastating.
Yeah, I'm still planning to send MURS a lot of Laker moments as soon as all the prices drop. He's getting hit with like a ton of Trez and Schroeder and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There we go. Josh, I still want to see all the ball bros on the same team. You and me both.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Oh, wow. These are the takes. This is a Top Shot take right here. Alexander Walker greater than Lonzo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why they think they can move him. They like him, and they figure, like with Brandon Ingram, he can help handle the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It also depends, I guess, what they're getting back.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. But all right, I'm gonna send it one more time. I'm seeing a couple of people in the chat being like, "How do I sign up for this?" So I'm gonna send the link one more time. And Greg, do you mind helping out with the duplicates again?
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you mind? I'm gonna share it one more time. So last call to sign up for the giveaway. We'll spin the wheel. I'll say we'll spin the wheel in 5 minutes. With 5 minutes to go on the countdown, we'll spin it.
Yeah, and we should say, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. We go live a couple times a week. Mike goes live 9 times a week, I think. And we just shoot the shit about Top Shot. We're fans. We're not the big whales of Top Shot, but we like to hang out. We like to spit some hot takes about the future. And Mike, as you all know from today, does a pretty in-depth marketplace review every single morning. So
yeah, we also have a Discord. I don't know if you guys dropped the link in there, but I can drop it into the chat.
Yeah,
as well.
let's drop it again. We dropped it much earlier today, but
I
let's
figured.
drop it again. Also, people are asking how many. I answered 5 times. My bad. Yeah, only answered 1 time. That was my fault. I should have said that up top. That was my fault.
Okay.
So only enter 1 time. But Dunbar's so good at deleting things. So
And can you send me the link in the private chat?
yeah, sorry.
One of us has got to get it right. One of us.
The pack.
Yeah.
Maybe one of us of the 400.
I was saying it's going to be one of you two.
Well, maybe I might have blown my luck already, and then UCLA won, so I feel like I got my luck there. Dunbar, this could be your moment.
I just feel like you two are due for a rare pack.
I don't know. I feel like the holo pack blew my luck for years to come.
Yeah. Oh wait, Greg, did you want me to send you like the? I'm sorry, I think I
got
sent
it.
you.
I got it.
Okay.
I like this comment, Greg. We still like you, even though you don't know who THT is.
Listen, I take THT every morning after my workout.
No, that's HGH.
Oh, well.
How many people in the queue so far? Let's see. Do we have an update in there? Sometimes they let us know?
I'm not seeing anything.
Nothing yet. It's going to be big though. It's going to be a big old number.
Who's live on the site, by the way? Who's live on there?
Let's see.
Do we know who it is?
It's going to be like Inception stuff. We're going to see some. Oh, it's Jay, Skeets, and Trey. All right. I know I refuse to be mean towards them. I love the No Dunks crew.
I do too. Yeah. Jay Skeets, long time NBA. Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, there's no top shot takes.
No.
I love Jay Skeets and them. Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming. At some point it's coming. How many packs are dropping? I believe it's like 36,000, right? Is that what the final number was?
Yeah, 36,000. It was 44.20, but they threw 420 there. But they're obviously saving some for players and marketing and influencers and stuff.
For
YouTube channels.
I mean, let's hope. Let's hope someday. They're gonna start us with a common pack, I'm sure.
Yeah. This is how many people do we think is going to be in? Do we think it's over 200K?
I think it's just below. I would say like 1, because we also have to consider like the price of it is not, it's not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pre-Top, if this was my first foray into Top Shot, I would definitely not be spending that amount. But because I'm hooked, I'm like all in. But that price point might knock some of the casual users out.
Well, we know a ton of people were snatching up moments yesterday to be a part of this. My question to you guys is, do you think it's people creating multiple accounts using different bank accounts and cards and all of that stuff and saying, I'm going to, you know what I mean? To try and flip it. Ooh, that's where my head went.
I wonder.
Like creating other accounts, like getting a family member, someone else, or like just keep doing it and then they know they have to snatch up those 3 moments. So they're just grabbing it.
Yeah, I guess we need to know how many new users signed up like in the last week versus like, because I do wonder if there was still a bunch of people who got that 1 moment for the Rising Star drop, right? Because it was a Rising Star, you needed 1 moment.
Right.
Do we think they keep raising the amount of moments you need to own?
I think for the rare of the pack, right?
Yeah.
Like if you hit a holo pack that's 9,999, maybe it's like you have to own. It'd be nice if the barrier was like 50. But I don't think it's going to be that high. My guess is going to be like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever go too high because that just deters new users. I think 10 will be the max, which I think Roham said as much in a Q&A or something.
Okay.
Wow.
It's interesting they put this just over 200, by the way. It was like, we could make it 199, but we're going to go just a little bit more and cover off the fees that we've got to split apart.
Yeah. All right, Mike, the duplicate search is complete.
Beautiful.
We're not going to throw any shade. I'm sure there was just some miscommunication, but we're good.
Yeah, I didn't announce that. So that was my fault.
Shout out to Trucker Hat, who said I was going to buy 3 of the cheapest, but ended up spending $500.
That's how they get you.
Well, I saw we did a couple of account reviews earlier on that only had 3 moments, and I was wondering, like, did you spend instead of just getting like a Robin Lopez for $17? Where you're like, I'm going to spend $30 and get an actual basketball player.
Yeah.
Sorry,
hopefully
Robin.
you did. I saw there was Miles Bridges for like 25, which is like pretty nice. Would you rather grab that or the Robin Lopez for like $18?
Yeah. Greg, are you sending it over? Or I could just take it from the phone.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. Micah, this is a good question. So will people just be blocked from joining the queue if they don't have 3 moments? If not, it might mean a lot of people get kicked out of line. I feel like we figured this out. No, this was when we talked about this last time. It was if you had already gotten a pack when they did the 3 pre-order pack drops. If you tried to sign up again for the second pack, they wouldn't let you. So
Terrence Ross just tweeted, "Who's ready for the drop?" And he's got some fingers crossed.
Wow.
Shout out T Ross.
Shout out T Ross.
Hey, T Ross, if you get a pack, can you open it with us?
Yeah.
On our channel.
Or Mark Cuban, who may or may not be here. All right, here we go. Let's see. I
thought Trucker Hat USA was Mark Cuban. Is that not him?
No, it is. It's
okay.
Confirmed.
Okay.
210 entries.
Wow. This is definitely the biggest wheel we've ever had.
Good luck seeing your names on this wheel.
Oh, wait a minute, though. It looks like there's some blank ones in here. We're gonna learn our. Oh no, now I can't tell. Hold on.
I think just copy and paste from 210 up.
4 minutes.
So you're not copying.
Looking good.
Yeah. Here's the countdown. Can we figure this out in the next 4 minutes?
Oh my gosh. No. Wait, no. That's what I did. That's weird. Let me try this one more time. Dude, it.
Oh, this is my favorite thing to talk about. Wonder when players will be able to digitally sign moments. I think we're going to see it sooner than we think. I think, but I don't think it'll be like, oh, you see a player on the street and they can sign your moment. I think that'll come eventually, but there's got to be a way to verify it, obviously. But I think they'll have a pack with like sign moments at some point. They have to. Like
there might be a thing where you can digitally send it to their account if they have an account on Top Shot. And they, from their account, somehow sign it. Like maybe there's a way so that it all stays within the blockchain of like you've transferred it to, this player's account that's verified, and they do something digitally that stamps an autograph, and then they send it back to you. Like, hey, I'm going to be doing a few autographs. Come join my channel, and then he selects random people to like send it over and get it signed. Like maybe there's some crazy way like that we're not even thinking about. That'd be awesome.
All right, this definitely looks like I can't figure this out. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now. I wonder if it's just there's so many entries. That's why it looks like this.
I'll do a backup one.
2.5 minutes.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's some blanks there.
Right. So, but it looks blank, right? But here we go.
Hold on. Here we go.
We need Macy Woj in here.
Oh yeah, those are definitely blank. Half the wheel's blank. All right, Greg, you doing it?
I got it.
Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
At least we've saw it before we spun it, which has not always been the case.
We've a blank has won before.
There's still enough time, even if it's after the drop. Like people are going to be waiting to get their pack. So
oh yeah, it's fine.
No, we're good. I don't think we can. Oh, there we go. You can barely see your names.
Here we go.
So count us in, Mike. This is for the Tatum.
This is for the Tatum. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's taking home the Tatum?
Frozen Soul.
Two Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios combination. Appreciate the support.
All right. So after the pack drop ends, Frozen Soul, you will get a Jason Tatum.
And we do want to say we did see Mark Cuban's username in the entries. If you're watching, Mark, welcome. If you're not watching, someone is a big fan and wants you to win a Tatum.
Big fan of Shark Tank.
All right, friends, we are officially 1 minute away. Let's nail one of these.
Let's put it up and count it down together. Someone's getting it. Let's do it.
There we go. Hopefully I get to fist pump when we get here. So remember, we want to be sub 36K, right? That's the goal. Also, last call, like the stream, subscribe, do all those things.
Happy you're waiting with us. This is a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Man, I am nervous.
I am too. Nothing like this makes me as nervous as this.
I know.
2021. It's like the butterflies.
And you've got like a 15% chance of getting it, right? Like that's so we shouldn't be this nervous, but we are.
Yeah, we should. we should probably think we're not getting it, but we're like, but well, maybe we do. Maybe
But
we
I
will.
might. That's how I
Yeah,
feel every
might.
time I open a pack. Like I'm gonna see that number 1 cereal pop up.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. Anpex hates this feeling.
Yeah, we agree.
Oh, here
We'll
we go.
We'll leave this one up there.
Show me 36K one time.
The best part is that no one is watching the stream right now. They're all watching their own.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully they can hear our voices. Yeah.
Let me give you money, Dapper. Take my $229.
Still waiting.
Oh, man.
If I don't get it though, I want a massive number.
That's what it feels like to win an Oscar.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, comment your place in line. We want to see how many people are trying to grab this.
Oh man,
wow.
Yeah, we always forget. There's like 30 seconds at least, a minute.
I know.
I wonder if they're like, don't do it yet, and then they click it. Oh,
did you hit it?
No,
Oh.
Massive number.
How high are we looking at?
210,000.
Oh my god!
No.
210,000.
Yeah, I'm
126,000.
Higher than I got the highest. You said you were going to get it, Mike. I got the highest. I want to see if anyone beats that. 209, pretty close.
Wow. Breaking news, Macy Woj got a pack. Macy Woj,
of course, Macy Woj
hits
got it.
every single pack.
Congrats
211. That just beat me. Shout out Macy Woj.
Wow. Greg, what did you get?
135K.
Wow.
What a bummer.
None of us.
I need so many bots.
I'm getting
LB's getting one. Did you already share that? Sorry.
My friends are texting me 54K, no dice.
Ooh, Josh Garcia just missed. We got 16K for Justin. There we go. 13K for Dan Deef. 24K for Vincent.
Yes.
Okay.
The team are getting some.
Oh, Anfex. I started to share this because I was like 7,500. We made it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Happy to report that Kirkland and Magnum will be getting a pack.
Wow.
That should make for a fun future segment.
Wow. Shout out Jordan was 0 for 10 going into this one. Snagged it.
Yes. Well done, Jordan.
We love
Good to see
that.
the luck changes for folks.
There we go. We got a lot happening in the chat here.
Love to see it.
Well, I tell you what, I am spending a lot of money in the marketplace today because that Dapper was full.
Yeah, I was ready to go. Are you going to try and go after one of these All-Star moments if you see them on the
I don't think so.
You're going to go after maybe the other challenges?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go after. I'm still trying to complete that Zion challenge. The thing with this pack, I was like, that Steph Curry moment's pretty cool. Any LeBron is pretty cool. Obviously, Any Luka is pretty cool. After that, though, I was kind of like, I don't know. I might be wrong about this in the same way that I was wrong about Seeing Stars, though. Who knows?
You're not going after that Vooch moment?
No, I'm locking in on Vooch.
I have
just asking. Conley's first All-Star game moment, no love?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, yeah, the Steph and LeBron are ones that I would want. I don't know. I want them. I'm going to try and go after them, but I'm going to see how much they go for. It's one of the questions I have. Like, what do you guys think? So it's new. It's going to be exciting and sexy and cool. The price is probably going to reflect that. We know it's going to be above asking of what the pack was, probably substantially. Do we think that over time, and let's say in the off season, we see a drop in price a little bit, or because it's so limited to only 2021 that it's going to hold its value? What do you guys think?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I think the pro for it holding is its stars, right? So they are really good basketball players, also out of a smaller serial, with some like young flashy ones in there too. So I do think they're, I think and they're considered rare too. And I think the rares hold value as well. So that's where I'm at.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I have nothing more to contribute other than their stars. And I think that the fact that you're guaranteed a star is like more than you can ask for in a lot of packs.
We think that they'll hold for the most part. Maybe there'll be a slight dip as it gets a little bit further away and other drops come and people want other stuff, right? But overall, it should always stay above what the pack price was.
I would think so, yeah. But I don't think it's one of those, like, I don't think it's like a hollow.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that. It's that
range.
rare. Yeah. Oh, Yeah. Yes. I'm like responding to a private chat. Yes, of course.
Can someone help me DM him the link on Twitter?
Yeah, I can. Should I send it from our Top Shot takes?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have.
Do we know if he got a pack? Is he going to tell us live?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out right now.
No, let him reveal it live.
Yeah, let's wait.
We got a special guest coming. So we may or may not have talked about this individual earlier in this stream. So stay tuned for a very special guest.
Shout out our winner who got that Tatum. By the way,
very excited.
Oh hell yeah, Kyle! I didn't know we knew who that was yet. Congrats.
He also might be talking about his place in line.
Oh,
Probably.
that's true.
We'll assume it's for the guest.
So yeah, he's definitely talking about the pack. I mean, no one's shaking about that Tatum. I mean, they're happy. It's a free Tatum, but
can I see what the moment was? Can I see what the Tatum moment was?
Yeah, let me.
Did you play it already? I want to see it. I like Tatum a lot.
I love Tatum.
While you pull that up, though, I do want to share this. Just pat this whole community on the back as we just hit a serial number 1,400 on the subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we'll watch it happen live.
That's a big old number.
And Dustin did not like the promo. He bounced.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. I think I kicked him out.
Yeah. What the hell?
I'm sorry, dude. I went to share screen and I kicked you out. All right. This is the Tatum move right here. 10,000 out of 35,000. This is actually a sick assist. This is what I thought his seeing star moment was going to be.
I don't like it already. Why?
Already. Oh, because it's against
it's against the Lakers. I don't like it.
All right. Here we go. Special guest time. And based on the name alone, it's not looking like MURS got a pack.
No packs, bro.
What happened?
I traded my wife 2 cars last night. We have 2 accounts in this house.
What? And nothing, no love on either of them?
219th and 168th in line.
Ooh, 219th. I was 211. I was 211,000. I thought I had the highest, or 210,000.
No,
man.
Mercy, no packs over here.
Wow.
I gotta say that's probably better than like 45K though. Like 45K.
Just missing it. Yeah, that would hurt.
That would hurt. Yeah. Did anyone you guys get a pack? Anyone?
No, we were.
Oh,
I was at
great.
126.
Wait. Okay, Mike, you're the one with the fiance that has an account as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me. I'd silence this.
What are you doing?
No, she 141. She got 141. But we did. Macy Woj, who's been on before, is getting a pack. She had 11K.
Got a pack?
Macy Woj has hit every single rare pack drop that they've done.
It's because she has Woj in her name.
I know that does it, right?
Yeah.
They just assume no one tell them it's not the real Woj.
That's what it is. I should have changed my name to A. Smith, Mercy A. Smith.
Mercy A. Smith. Hey, you just got to start talking a lot louder.
That means we can get some people to at least open a pack on the show, hopefully.
Yeah, I really enjoyed everyone opening their pack, except this way. Is that the reveal?
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh wow, he's always looking at me.
Yeah.
Mr. Reveal All.
What a trash way to go, bro.
I hated my reveal all. Hated it.
And I thought it was like, this was a bit early on. He's like, one of these days I'm going to reveal all. I'm like, okay, Grandpa Dustin. And then hit it.
The best was Mike going into it. All right, Dustin, you ready to open it up? And then he goes, oh, I just realized what he was going to do. And I was like, yeah, reveal all. Merce texted me. He hated it so much.
Oh, man.
Mike had the best take. It was parent energy.
I love
energy.
He's like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. I got to feed some people. Let's just show the moments and I got to roll.
I already waited in line for an hour and a half.
Yeah, goodness, great. So are we getting another drop today? Are they surprising us with a high noon drop?
I would say there was a lot. I knew there was a lot of chatter that the last time they did a rare drop and so many people were in line and didn't get it. They like threw some not stress tests, but like some base packs in there. So there's some mumbling. We might get a base pack.
Where do you guys get this information from? Can you guys reveal your sources?
The deep dark web. We're like really out there. No, usually Twitter, right? Usually.
Yeah, there's a lot of channels on Twitter. We follow a lot of different accounts, and then we listen to like the Discord if they do office hours, where like they have people from Dapper giving out some info. So
okay,
yeah, and a lot of the stuff we find on Twitter is sometimes not correct either. So
yeah,
I think there are rumors here and there, but who knows? I can see them not. I could see them not doing another drop. I could see them being like, we got to train these people that like these things are special. but I hope they do.
There's 200. Okay, when you guys first started out, how many people would be in line? What was your highest number?
Oh, man, today is definitely my highest, right? So I think I got like 80,000 one time. That was like my highest.
Yeah, that's when it felt pretty high, when we were dipping close to like over 75K was where it started to feel like, oh, it's getting to be a lot.
So you guys thought that was the worst, and now look at you.
I know.
I thought like 100K was going to be like, oh man, we get over 100K. Now I'm at 210 when I see this. I'm nightmare.
Can we like blame you guys for in your show? You guys made this how you did it to yourselves.
Murs, I gotta say, the last time you were here, there was like 40 people watching us, and now we're like creeping around 400. So it is. Yeah,
we're over 400 earlier, which is, I think it's the Murs effect. If I had to say anything, so
it's on that runway.
Corresponding.
That's right. That's right. Also,
shout correspondent
Pat Rain in the chat. You got a pack. Shout out Pat Rain.
Right.
We're gonna have to get you. Patrick Crane. Sorry, I went very informal calling you Pat. We're gonna get you on here to open that, Patrick.
Patrick gonna come on and open.
Chavoy Banks.
Ooh,
Chavoy,
50th in line.
50 in line. I've never seen that. That's a 50 is weird. Like, do you just go right to processing if it's at 50? Like, they just like we're taking you to do another page.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm
I
also
used to have
seeing
a friend that could give me passes to Disneyland like that. Where you go back to the line. Those are the good old days.
The good old days.
There was Hawkeye. Where's Hawkeye? Somebody says, "Oh, you got a rare James Harden in there. Nice, man."
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Do I need to get off the show so that you guys can let someone who actually has a pack in here?
We got nobody yet. You're fine. I mean, but if you were looking for an out, you can use it as an out.
No. I don't want to. The other night I set up and watched the show at 11 p.m. The show where Dustin did the most treacherous thing ever. I watched at least an hour of the show until my wife was like, What are we watching? And I was like, the only way to get me to turn off Top Shot Takes is to open a Top Shot account.
Smart.
Well done.
And she went on, she got me a birthday pack or a birthday moment. She got me Joel Embiid, and she did a true woman thing. He has the same birthday as me, which is March 16th.
Okay.
And then I was born in 1978, so she bought serial number 11,978.
Oh wow!
That's what I've been saying.
Greg has been calling out that he bought a bunch of serial numbers of the player's birthday or certain things like that, thinking you never know what people are going to go after.
My wife was you hooked her with that one, Greg.
Here we go.
That is awesome. I love that. That's so thoughtful. It's great.
And the market
we should also say,
so she didn't get to trade it to me. So.
Yeah, we should also say happy belated birthday, MURS 316.
Happy birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, but
Happy
no
birthday.
316, just Mercy, no packs.
Mercy.
Pain.
Sorry, I'm dadding at the same time, guys.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's okay. At least you're not like full dad revealing all. You know what I'm saying? You still have
never
kids.
go full dad, bro.
no reveal all. Someone had to do it. They probably didn't even think that button worked when they put it up there.
Oh man, it seems like there's a lot of people in the chat got one though. So
yeah,
shout out to the chat for crushing today.
I'd say we've seen at least like 15, 20 out of this
What?
group.
Who are you people? Where do you live?
Where
What
do
is
you
your secret?
How did you do it?
I got a question for you, MURS. Knowing that we didn't get a pack, are you going to go after any of the moments individually and try and buy it off the marketplace?
Was there anything in the All-Star game that we should have?
Just that Steph
That's
3, right?
Steph 3.
The Steph no-look 3, that was sort of like when he always does a no-look 3, but obviously LeBron.
He had to reclaim it because LeBron moved in on his territory.
Yeah. That's the one I would go after. That and probably the Bron moment. But I don't know. Are you looking at any of them or?
No, I didn't really watch the All-Star game. I'm looking forward to what's the kid who won? Anthony
Simons, yeah.
Simons.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him actually having a moment. I kind of want that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have one for the slam dunk champion, but the slam dunk contest is the All-Star game to me, so I didn't really watch.
Yeah, I always look forward to it. It was a little different this year. I was kind of bummed out by it. I missed the original format. I want more people in there. Just felt like they were rushing it a bit.
Yeah, definitely. To me, that was the thing that should have made longer and maybe make the All-Star game shorter since the players were upset with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm with you on that too. I like especially Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
No, just like, especially with everything that's going on. Like just we don't need to see a super competitive All-Star game when it's just like a reminder that we probably shouldn't be having the All-Star game. Just let 30 people do the dunk contest. Like let it get some, I don't know, get like Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah.
Let's get some retired players out there throwing it down. Like let's make it weird. That's what I would have done.
If Kermit was smart, he would have used that to leverage it to get LeBron James into the dunk contest finally. Like, look, LeBron, you don't want to play in the game, bro. You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Do we think he would have won automatically, or
yes?
Like, you think so?
I think he would have physically bullied all the judges into the game.
I think they should have gone full wrestling, full like WWE, right? Anthony Simons wins the dunk contest. Then you hear like glass break, the lights go down. LeBron just like comes out from the like throws it off the backboard, throws it down,
and then like punches Simons. Oh God, that would have been amazing.
Oh man, yeah. Let's elect Vince McMahon to run the NBA.
That's right.
Yeah. To run hype up the dunk contest. We've talked about we need more dunks. Maybe this is the way to do it. Did we run out of dunks? We got to do things like that.
Yeah.
Scalabrine from the free throw line. Yes.
I like this too. Not a fan of almost kisses, which I agree. That's how I felt about Simon's dunk. If you're gonna attempt to kiss the rim, you have to kiss the rim. Yeah. That's like if you miss the dunk, you don't get points for that.
That's like if Gerald Green didn't blow out the birthday candle on the cupcake. Yeah. And he just he attempted to, and it's like, well, it didn't go out.
You don't get points for lighting the candle.
No.
Yeah, at that point, I really think like it's back to wrestling. Like the blood is better. Like if you would have busted your lip, or like cut your head open on the rim on the way down, and then you missed the kiss.
Yeah, but you see a tooth come out. You see a tooth fly out. Yeah. You're like, oh,
hell in the cell.
51 points.
I mean, like if he put one of those like blood packets in his mouth and still missed the kiss though, like he still was far, but then all of a sudden blood was there.
Just blood splatter in slow mo.
now I'm in.
Yeah.
Now I'm in. Jeff Juke says that's asking for oral surgery though.
Yeah. Well, it might be worth it if you want that trophy.
I mean, yeah, like are the Portland Trail Blazers hurt in the postseason if Anthony Simons doesn't sit on the bench?
No, man, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah. It was an emotional bump that they needed. Like we're doing this for a toothless backup guard.
Yeah.
Man, those jerseys are hot though. Those Oregon jerseys.
Woo. Yeah, it was confusing when it happened. I was like, what jersey is this? It like took me a minute to get there, and I was like, this is nice though.
That's that Antifa Brown.
Yeah.
I was like, what team is he on again? Oh, okay. It took me a minute.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't know he went to Oregon. Like that was my first thought.
Oregon has HBCU. Like, wait, what? Yeah, what color? Like, has anyone had a brown jersey before in the NBA?
Did the Cavs have like throwback brown ones? No, probably not. Those were like weird blue and black, right?
Some orange. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like the Jazz could have had brown ones.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty cowboy, like a Utah brown, like a Mormon brown type of thing going on.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
People in the chat are saying that there's killing some bots, which are nice. But if I was at like 40K, I'd be excited. But the fact that I was at 210,000, I just don't care. I already left. It's a bummer.
I don't think it's happening. But if you're like,
bro,
what's that?
You didn't leave your email?
No, I bounced 210. I was like, yeah.
What was your number again, MURS?
I was 219.
219. Okay. Trying to figure out how many were in line. I guess we can look if we pop back in the.
Yeah, I'm fine to. You're like leave the line and pop back in.
But also think about that: 219,000 people in line, a little bit over that, right? Willing to spend $229.
Yeah. See, I was going for the high dive thing. Like people got in line and then got it. Whoa. All right, and backed up off the edge. Like,
well, I'm sure there was going to be some people, but I think for the most part, everyone's willing to spend and ready to go.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
I just want to pull up this comment for a second. Zach said, "I don't know if Zach is trolling us right now."
I believe he's trolling.
It's not worth anything. I'll take it off your hands.
Oh man, don't do it, Zach. Don't say that, bro.
Wow.
When I said I wanted to get rid of that Jason Tatum assist, like they were.
Yeah.
Someone hit me up on Twitter like, "What's up, MURS?"
Did they really?
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I came to my senses.
After you coined the term.
Hey, huge
shot up.
Huge fan, MURS. Can you send me that moment?
Yeah. Can you just give me
Zach,
$250? Thanks.
They're gonna come in your house. You have a number 23 LeBron.
Yeah, man.
Zach, you need to confirm that if that's real, because that is. Yeah, here we go, Dan. Tell him to drop his username. We'll verify that shit right now.
Blockchain.
Ooh, looks like Perk got a pack. Perk, yeah.
Oh, Perk deserves a pack.
Yeah, Perk, you got to rip and keep us posted.
Are we? Nothing's going to be in the marketplace to actually see, right? Or do you think, like Greg said, if they add it to a moment, we'll be able to see it? Or I'm sorry, a collection.
I don't. Oh yeah, that's right.
Showcase or whatever it is.
If it's in a showcase, I think that's how we found it last time, right?
We sleuthed the assist. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we look for a showcase?
Wait, Top Shot has their own showcase or someone else's showcase?
You can create a showcase of your moments to like show off.
Oh,
so you can put,
even if the marketplace is closed and you open a pack right now, you get to create a showcase with your new moments that we haven't seen.
Right. So then that's how we were able to see what some of the moments were last time, because they weren't in the marketplace.
There's at least 10,000 people who could create a showcase. Why are they leaving us like this?
Wow.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like. Greg, are you doing some sleuthing right now to see if we can find anything?
Yeah, I can take a look.
Yeah, you have a moral obligation if you got a pack to put your whole pack in a showcase.
Yeah, you have to, right? It's just like I was one of the lucky ones, sucker. Like that should be the name of the
name of the showcase. I'll go to that showcase.
Yeah. That's you should get rewarded for like creativity when it comes to naming your showcase. I'm into that. I mean, but it has to be like negative. I want trolling to happen in the showcase names.
Yes.
Wow, Caleb, no, none of us got a pack. We are
0 for 4. 0 for
people
4
in the chat did, but not us.
And I know
Roshan
Brenton
got a pack.
Oh, shout out Roshan. There we go. That's one of the OGs of Top Shot Takes. I want to share Brenton's comment because I just think it's so funny that we're asking that right away, but that's also where all of our minds went. Like, okay, we can get this one, but when's the next pack drop?
When can I give you $230?
Yeah, please.
Well, the other thing we talked about was when a bunch of people didn't get that pack, but they were waiting in line and willing to spend that $200+. How long will it take for the marketplace to be open? We just lost Mike. How long will it take for the marketplace to be open so that people can spend that money? If you had only 36,000 are going to get packs and they're over 210,000 were ready to spend $229, does that marketplace open up as soon as the packs are done? Because people are ready to spend money and there's money to be made for the NBA and Dapper. You would think, right?
Do you buy right when the marketplace opens?
I'm going to try and look because I really do want that Bron or that Steph just to see what the price is going to look like. But Mike and I and Greg and I were talking about this. Is that price going to at some point dip, like maybe in the off season, right? When other packs and other things have come. I think the crazy thing and the difficult thing is that it's only out of 2021. So it's super limited. It's like a rare drop. It's not, so maybe over time it dips a little, but not to the point that it's like, okay, it's only $250 for the LeBron moment. Like I think it's still going to probably have a decent amount of value.
What is it going to hit the marketplace at if you have a LeBron if you have number 2003, because 2021 is going to be worth something.
Yeah,
number 23 is going to be worth something. Number 1 is going to be worth something. But let's say 1,832. What does that go for?
I'm going to say it's over 1,000. LeBron.
Yeah,
Mike, what do you think? What do you think LeBron's going to hit the marketplace for right away?
Oh, out of 2,000? Yeah, it's definitely going to be over 1,000, right?
Yeah, that was my guess, over 1,000.
Yeah, maybe even higher.
I think maybe it dips to like $899 in the off season. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I did some sleuthing, and Top Shot is going incredibly slow, as is my Wi-Fi. The only one I could find so far is Kyrie.
Ooh. I like
over bonus.
And it's not like we get a lot of Kyrie dunks, right?
Yeah, I saw that one. I was juiced. I'm hyped on Kyrie. I'm hyped on the Nets. I'm not a KD fan, but I'm not a James Harden fan, but I think they might be the people that beat the Clippers in the finals. I'm not
hyped on them either. I mean, I'm hyped on the Nets. I don't like either of those players. I mean, I can admit that they're both amazing, but I know, Mike, you're not a Harden guy either. But I have a KD moment because I do think he is a badass player. So
they're going to go to the finals. Do these moments go up?
I would think so. As people, we talked about, like, as people are on national televised games every other night, I feel like people are just going to say, oh man, I don't have a KD in my collection, or, oh, like I talked about this moment on the show, and I think all of us have it. It's that KD moment, series 2 out of 7,500, only out of 7,500, which isn't bad. It's his first game back from his Achilles injury, first game as a net. So I think there's some value, and his first bucket as a net. I think there's going to be some value attached to that one down the line. Once he's back playing, people are forgetting about him, and he's cooking in the playoffs. I think people are going to say, damn, I want that moment. Yeah. It's only out of 7,500.
I want to also do a quick PSA for anyone who is still in line and maybe was at like the 40K range. My friend was at 41K, so she was 5K away from getting a pack. She's now 1K away from getting a pack. So I think the bot killing is a real thing. So if you're anywhere close, stay in line. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
and based on Dunbar's Wi-Fi, he might be a bot. You sound a little robotic right in there.
It's looking a little Toy Story 1.
Yeah. I also want to say, MURS, you slipped that in and nobody called it out, but the Clippers are going to the finals, huh?
Oh, I just thought that was something we all knew here.
No, I'm
scholars of the game and what have you.
I'm all about fandom. But as a Celtics fan, I have, as he shows the Lakers, I have since waved the white flag. I'm just going to enjoy this basketball season now. I assumed you were in a similar boat because, listen,
look at him.
We've all seen Reggie Jackson do his thing. All right, I think the Clippers, we are at ceiling point right now.
So what, with 4th place, 5th place in the West, that's our ceiling?
Well, here's the other thing, MURS. I don't know if you saw the Mark Stein tweeted out, excuse me, that the Clippers are exploring acquiring Lonzo Ball and trying to figure out how they can do, and maybe there's a third team that gets involved. But Lonzo being added to the Clippers, I think, would be a huge boost if they had to get rid of like Lou Will and I don't know who else, maybe one other player and a draft pick.
I mean, I think Lou Will is over us. I think he's been tanking. Like, he's been playing hot, cold for us because he knows he's on the block.
Yep.
I don't think it's the smartest thing. I think he's another, like, without him and Montrez, the heart is gone. But Lonzo's better than George Hill. I was hearing the George Hill rumor
because
I wasn't thrilled.
George Hill you can afford, right? Like, you can actually get like Lonzo.
We're like a $500,000 away from it, but I think we can make it work.
I don't know about that. What do you think about this take right here, MURS?
Clippers in the finals is an oxymoron. I take all of that. I cannot deny that slander. I have to own that and Paul George is the main reason. And I wish we keep saying the offseason we should have just dumped him.
Yeah, you've been big on that one.
But I think Donovan Mitchell and Rudy are gonna crash. There's no way the Jazz are number 1 in the West. That's false.
I think so too. I think so too.
And Phoenix Suns, they're inflated. Like, no rookies are going to the final, or no young team. I'll say rookies.
Ooh, yeah, but you get the point guard himself over in Phoenix.
Devin Booker, is that him? Who it is?
Oh,
and
Chris
CP3.
Paul. How are you gonna do that to Chris Paul?
Oh, the former Clipper, Rocket, Thunder,
almost Laker.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, the I guess the president of the Players Association. That guy.
Yeah.
That's what he's best known for. What he's most successful at is being the Players Association.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna lie. I think about him that way too. And State Farm guy and the State Farm guy.
Yeah,
you'll be thinking about it differently when Reggie Jackson goes 4 for 18 from the field in game 1 of the first round, and you got I don't even know who would you play. You play the Nuggets in the first round right now.
That is dangerous. The Nuggets and the Lakers are dangerous.
Yeah.
The Trailblazers, the Suns, and the Jazz are a joke. That might be a bad hot take here on Top Shot Takes, but
yeah,
poor Trailblazers. I'm rooting for Mike. Man,
I do too.
Him so much, but yeah, I just don't know that they're gonna come playoff time. It'll be Dame time, but I don't know if the rest of the team will show up.
If they win, CJ McCollum's back. I saw one of his moments going for $18. I was like, man, I need to get this.
I love CJ. Oh, somebody said they pulled the. Oh man, I lost it. Chris Paul. Oh, someone said they pulled the Chris Paul moment. I actually think that's a good All-Star moment, only because wasn't it an alley-oop?
I think he got an alley-oop, which is never going to have a moment of him dunking, right?
Third dunk of his career.
So a Kyrie dunk and a CP3 dunk are worth something.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
Worth it. I agree. I mean, you made money no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said they got 223 LeBron. Allen.
Ooh, whoa. Allen.
That's pretty good. Day.
Yeah, Greg, in the number system, is that a good one?
I mean, it's got 23 in it. It's got 23 in
What
it.
happened on February 23rd in LeBron's life? Is that Bonnie's birthday?
Absolutely.
We're turning Greg into like the beautiful mind of serial numbers in Top Shot.
It's going to be that one GIF of Zach
Charlie-
Galifianakis just going.
Tweet us your worst serial number, and I will tell you why it's meaningful. Our shot takes.
Oh man, that's good.
All right. Well, I actually have to jump. I do have a full-time job, so
Yeah, we both got to dip out of here. So
Yeah,
I think we're going to
stick
around.
No, I think we're going to use this to wrap up in general, only because we have now just completed hour 2 of me on this thing, and I think I got to rest my voice at some point. So 2 hours is good. Listen, thank you everyone for being with us this morning and for liking, subscribing, doing all those things and joining the Discord. Shout out to our special correspondent, Mercy No Packs. There was a lot of love for you in the chat early on, so I'm sure they were losing their mind when you showed up today.
Hey guys, if you have any Clippers moments you want to just donate,
I love that you were like, man, people getting in my DMs after that Tatum, like they're wild.
First, what's your handle? I'll throw it in the chat so they can know what your top shot is.
_Carter 316.
Nice.
That's your top shot handle?
Yeah, that's my top shot name. Merce _Carter 316.
There you go. So give them all the Zubats in the world.
Yeah, just throw it into the chat.
Team 40, please.
Show them some Clipper love.
Yeah. So congrats to everybody who has a pack. Listen, if you got one today and you're like, I am not opening it yet, but I'll open it on stream. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that the next time we all hang out. We'll open a few.
And we have at least one, Mr. Kirkland of
Kirkland.
Magnum. He is down. Well, actually, Magnum said that Kirkland is down, so I should have to
we have to actually confirm, but that's all right.
But he will have a pack in his possession, so we'll have at least a little content.
The bad buddy cops. All right, great. Thank you everybody for hanging out. This was so much fun, and we'll be back. I don't know, maybe Sunday. Who knows? Yeah. We'll be back when the news happens.
So hit that subscribe button.
Yeah. Thanks again, Merce.
Thanks, Merce. See you guys.
All right.
Bye, guys.